Hey everybody, how are you? It's Darla with Stampin' with Chaos. I had a couple order for a couple more graduation cards, and so I thought, what the heck? I haven't demoed this stamp set yet that she requested, so I thought, let's do a video and get it out there. And this has actually ended up being one of my favorite stamp sets. I used it for some Father's Day cards as well. We are going to be using the Adventurous Sky. I did it in blue denim, and then I thought, why not do it for a girl? And so I did it in petal pink. That's what we're going to do tonight. I absolutely love it. And then we used, this is not a Stampin' Up! Stamp. They did not have this stamp. They don't have a lot of graduation, or I haven't got a lot of graduation. Maybe they come out with like one a year or something, but I only have a couple. And so I bought this from Stamp Simply Clear Stamps, and it's called the Sky. It has the Sky is the Limit. So that tied into the Adventurous Sky stamp, which I loved. And please do not turn me into the Stampin' Up! Police. That would not be nice. And then I have the Cap and Gown stamp set that we're going to use. The Congratulations Graduate, and all of the hard work has been worth it. So with those three stamp sets, we are going to get ready to do this card. So I'm going to go ahead and put you down. I'm using my clear mat here. I'm kind of liking it. I still have my little sticky notes over here. I don't know if I'm going to get a fine point marker and then take a picture, or if I'm just going to use sticky notes, because then I can just pull them up and take them over to my computer. So anyways, first thing we're going to do, we're going to use our petal pink cardstock, and we cut it to 8.5 by 5.5, and then I scored it with 4 1/4 using my Stampin' Up! Scorer and Stampin' Up! Card cutter. I can't think of what it's called. After all this time of bashing it, I really like it, so it is worth it. So anyways, so we went ahead and did that, and then I took this. This is our Country Lace Designer Series paper. It comes in 12 by 12. I cut that down to 5 1/4 by 4. And then I took a piece of basic white cardstock and I put it through our embossing machine using our Into the Clouds embossing folder. I don't know if you can see it on there or if you can see it on here. Normally you would put it in this way and match it up here, but I wanted to go this way. I wanted my clouds to go, how did I do it? Anyways, I did it the opposite way. And it's got one side that is more textured and then the other side is flatter. So you actually have two choices, whichever one you want to do. I 99% of the time usually use the textured side up. I like that. So what we're going to first do is go ahead and adhere these down. I told you the other day I got my order and I haven't even messed with it yet. I'm trying to wrap up Father's Day and graduation, and then I can get excited about my next move here. So let's go ahead and we're going to put this down as well. So you got the clouds in the background. Okay. And then we took the, oh, let me get my stuff up or back organized. I had it all organized and now I got it all messed up again. Okay, so then I took our Lighter Than Air 6x6 DSP, which is also double-sided, and I used our little tag here. It's called the Something Fancy dies, and I cut that tag out. And I love our dies. The dies, yeah, there's times I buy the dies and not the stamp sets, to be honest with you. It comes with all of these. And these little sections right here, you can put the little holes in at the top, but I'm going to cover it up anyway, so there's no really sense in wasting the time to go in and put the holes in the top of your tag there. I have got either a piece of my hair or a spider web or something driving me crazy on my face. Holy cow. I think it's caught in my glasses. Okay. Anyways, so we cut the tag out and it's going to go right here. On the guide card, I made it a square tag and I actually had a tag template that I used. I didn't dig deep enough to find that one. So since it's a girl card, I think the fancy dancy one will be just fine. And then we are going to take our Petal Pink ink and we are going to go around the edges. And the reason I do that is to give it a little bit more dimension. You have heard me say that a million times. I'm not sure what color this is, but I don't want to ruin my... I'm not sure if that's Petal Pink or not. Let me find another one. There we go. See how I do that? You can try this, and these dry up. So if you use similar colors, you can just go ahead and... Oh. My dad's Christmas. I have a thing of my dad with his stuff on it, and it hangs right there. Oh, so it probably was the same color. Anyways, and I'm just going to go around, and this just adds dimension to once you lay it onto the white. I told you this a million times. I dauber everything. My scrapbook pages all the time. Okay, and then we are going to take this little piece of paper, and it is 2 1/8 by 1 3/4, and it's going to go right there. We are going to dauber the edges lightly around it, and then we are going to stamp "The Sky Is the Limit" on it, and then we're going to adhere it down. Well, that works really good. I can't get it up. There it goes. I like to line it up onto with the lines, because then I can see if I've got it straight. That helps me keep it a little bit straighter in my mind. And then my stamp pads have lines, so you actually can line it. There we go. Okay. And sometimes I like it the same lighter, and sometimes I like it darker. Holy cow, darker. So I will test drive it. I will test it on to see if I want it dark or if I want to stamp off and then stamp back on. And this one is a really light color, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the dark because you want it to show. Some of the darker colors I definitely stamp off because they're too dark. That's perfect. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just adhere this with some more little adhesive. That's cute. And if you wanted to, you could put your your twine or whatever, but like I said, I'm going to cover it up, so that's why I'm not doing anything with it. And then I'm going to use dimensionals, and I am going to pop this baby up. Give it some more dimension. There's my little... This has been one busy month, I tell ya. We've got one more graduation party this weekend. And I think that's our last one. I'm trying to think what's after that. Father's Day. We got Father's Day. And I don't know if the kids are gonna... I think the kids will probably all go see their dad. I know Paul's son Brian is gonna come down and spend the day with us. I think we're gonna barbecue. And then I think that's the plan. You know, you make the plan and then you have to punt. So there we go. We're gonna put that. Oh, I love this. I absolutely love this already. Then what we're gonna do is we are going to take a piece of white paper and we are gonna stamp our airplane on it. And it doesn't have to be very big. I folded this one by accident. And so I don't know if my plane, I used to put that one. Man, it is warm in my room. I'm gonna have to get my bigger fan out. Hot Flash Sally here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. I think this is gonna be just fine. Stamp this down. Okay, and then we're gonna use our blending brush. And we're just gonna go around, and there's just a few spots that we're gonna blend. For some reason, I thought I've already done this video, and if I have, I apologize, but we're gonna do it again. I know I did a bunch and then I never posted them, so. And all this does is it picks up the ink and it kind of spreads it out. So it kind of colors it for you, so you don't have a lot of color. And if you want a little bit more color, you can always go to the stamp pad and just dab it, and then it adds it to it too. But I don't want that much, so let's get it, there we go. We want it lighter. Okay. So you don't end up having to color the whole thing. You just kind of emphasize on the parts that have the shadows. Isn't that cute? Cute, cute, cute. Okay. And this dries, and so it doesn't matter what color you use. You can turn around and, I'm not done with this. You can turn around and use it again. Okay, now you can't cut out your, oh, did I not get those dies? You can't cut out your airplane until you have it stamped. And I forgot to pull that die out. And this is the Adventurous Skies stamp or dies that go with the stamp set. So see, you have all these different, you have little pieces. You can make the little propellers, and it's all, oh, that's a cloud. Like, that's not gonna work. Where'd my plane go? There we go. That's my plane. So we will cut him out. Oh, I need let me do this real quick. Sometimes the little die moves. Sure, I got him. Nothing ticks you off more is when you finally get it all stamped and you go to cut it out and it doesn't cut it out right. And I think I'm going to trim him just a little. He moved a little bit, but not much. You can just trim it down, or you can redo it, whichever. I'm just going to cut him a little. He kind of moved on me. Nope, we're gonna restamp him. He made me mad. Let's try this again. Just take a second. Grab another piece of white. Here we go. We'll do it again. This one takes just a minute. Get the blending brush. Can you believe it's already June, middle of June? Paul and I were talking about something going on in July, and I'm like, no, it's in June. He goes, Darla, we are in June. I'm like, oh my gosh. The time just keeps going and going and going. Okay, let me try this again real quick. I think I got the shakes a little bit. All right, hopefully this is better. There we go. That's better. Second time was a charm. Okay, so we got him popped up. Now we're going to pop up our little plane, and I'm going to use the smaller dimensionals because he's a little bit littler. We're just going to put 4 or 5 on there. Did you guys see the picture of the paper pumpkin? I'll be honest with you, there's been a couple paper pumpkins I absolutely love, but I'm going to tell you that I think they've stepped up their game, because when I first started getting them, I wasn't too excited, but oh, this next one that you can order as of today, right? Yeah, as of today. I love the colors. Those bright colors are just beautiful. Okay, so now we're just going to put our little plane up here. And sometimes when you pop it up on a, like this is already popped up, you might have to add a little bit bigger one. I might have to cut it down so that it's the same thickness, I guess, when you pop them up, if that makes any sense. It does to me. I don't know if it makes sense to you. There you go. Just so it's kind of more level across. Have to manipulate it. There you go. See? Okay, and then the next thing we're going to do is stamp congratulations graduate. And this we are using basic white, and it is 2 by 3. It's 3/4 wide and 2 inches long, or 2 1/8 long. And we are going to use the congratulations graduate. I don't think I cut the inside card. Man, I am just not with it. That's what happens when you take a nap at 7 o'clock. Sometimes I just like to go in my room where the air conditioner is and just lay down and just enjoy the moment with no dogs, no TV. It's like, this is kind of nice. Okay, we're just going to stamp it. And the stamp is crooked. Yay. Sometimes when people put the words on this, and I'm just as guilty, they don't get it on straight, and so then you're looking at this thinking it's straight, and really you have to look at the rubber on the stamp to line it up. There you go, much better. So like this one, you can tell I went with the deal and then I turned it over and I did it right. So I've actually seen demonstrators that don't put the plastic on for that reason. They don't want to deal with it. That way they can tell it's, and I don't like it because I like having the words on there. So to each his own. Okay, so congratulations, graduate. We are going to pop this one up as well. And yes, it's okay to turn your papers over and not. Okay, we're going to stick that right there. Oh, so stinking cute. I just love it. And then on the inside, I didn't cut anything. I'm going to cut another piece of the country lace, and it is going to be 5 1/4 by 4. Let's move all this garbage out of the way. This is why I'm Darla with Stampin' with Chaos, because I make chaos. I start off pretty good, and then it just totally goes. I'm going to go this way. 5 1/4 by 4. Is that what I said? 5 1/2, 5 1/4. Yeah, 5 1/4 by 4 for the inside. And then I need another piece of white that I can cut at 5 3/4. And I'm not sure I have. Yep, I do. Okay, so we'll cut this one real quick. At 5 by 3 3/4. Okay. Let's look at the inside. Okay. Alrighty. See how slick that little paper trimmer works? I seriously think I just don't like change, and it was like, yeah, I'm not too keen on this, but I will tell you that my cuts are straighter. The girls in my classes are going to appreciate it. Yeah. If you don't have a good paper trimmer, you're in trouble. Then we're going to go ahead and ink the edges of this one as well. I'm a dauber fool. And then we're going to stamp on the inside. And then we will be done. 20 minutes. And if you make a booth and you don't want that there, just flip it over and you can do it on the other side. So I better slow down. You can come out further if you want. And just to let you know, July 1st out at U-Rock Ranch, there is going to be another, what she's calling a farmer's market. They got some flowers, and I believe there's supposed to be somebody there with produce. With the weather being the way it's been, nobody's got any produce yet. So, but lots of, you know, probably 7 or 8, 10 vendors out there. It's a lot of fun. She usually has the taco truck there, which is awesome. They have great tacos. So even if you just came out for dinner and walked around, you wouldn't be disappointed. Just a lot of fun. So that's coming up on my vendor. And I'm going to do a class on the 23rd of September. I have a couple spots available. If anybody's interested, just get a hold of me. And also, if you want to sign up on my email list, I started a list and I only had 1 or 2 people sign up from my vendor show. So I decided to carry it through this month. But if you would like to get on my email list, I will put you into a drawing for one of our kit boxes. I believe it's one that you make cards on. Let me see if I can get this. Perfect. That's always scary when you do all that work and then you can't get the sentiment on there straight. So, message me or, message me your email if you'd like to get on the list. I do not try to overwhelm you. I do send like updated information, kind of like what's on my Facebook page. But then I also, because I have people that don't have Facebook, and so I do the videos. I'll send them a link saying, hey, this is the card I made. Jump on over. I don't try to do it every day. You might get, if there's a lot going on, you might get 1 or 2 a week. But if not, you might get 1 a week. So anyways, but yeah, I would love to get you guys going on an email list. If you would like to be on there, just DM me your email. We'll get you added. Okay, so here's the card. The sky's the limit. Congratulations, graduate. There you go. Look how easy it is. So for a boy, you could do blue. The girl, I could do pink. I could even go lavender. I could go orange and black, whatever. So that is the card that I made tonight. I hope you guys have a great evening, and I will be posting this probably here in the next day or so. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great night. Darla with Stampin' with Chaos. Thank you.